Looking at chapter 11, the 9 grounds. And I'm going to flip toward the back. And here it says that when opponents present openings, you should penetrate them immediately. Get to what they want first. Subtly anticipate them. Right? Maintain discipline and adapt to the enemy in order to determine the outcome of the war. So your plan is adapted by the enemy's plan or the opponent's plan. Thus at first you are like a maiden, so the enemy opens his door. And then you are like a rabbit on the loose, so the enemy cannot keep you out. Alright, and so this applies to any strategy, to anything, right? But you have to know how to apply it, because the way you apply it is differently. So there's only a few ways you can apply it, really, to someone who you have to crush, to yourself, or to someone you love, right? So let's try to do all three with this one. Okay, so let's say with someone you got to crush. Let's say, but crush could mean like in a business way, like, so it's it's legal. Nobody really gets hurt, and not technically, not physically, but that company might lose out on its product to yours because you were first, right? So just find out that you found out that this other soda company's gonna have this new type of sweetener where they don't have no sugar and none of that aspartame, right? And so you know what that ingredient is, and so you get it first because you're a smaller company. You release it, and then you put it out, right? And then so you get the edge on that company, However, if that company's a bigger company, they might get the credit for it anyway, even if they release their soda second, because they've established this position in the minds of the opponent. So we're getting into marketing, the art of war with marketing. That's a quick example. How about within a relationship? Okay, let's say you got a little argument going on, and it's about who should go shopping, right? And then so you say, well, you see a gap because you realize you just went 2 days ago and she hadn't went but 3 or 4 days ago, or he. And so you bring that up. That's a gap. You take advantage of that. She said it was your turn. That's her plan. You adapt to that plan. Find a weakness in that plan. Oh, I just went 2 days ago. And then you immediately, rush into that gap. Now, this is not a real fight. This is not a real, however, it is a form of conflict. It has to be resolved, and you want victory without battle. And in a relationship, you want a win-win situation. Now, with yourself, this is a little trickier. You have to split yourself in two. And then, so that bad side of you that you have to control and you have to keep, that's the opponent in you, right? And so let's say that you trying to stop eating junk food, you got potato chips sitting out, right? And so you realize, the good side of you realizes, hey, I'm going to stop leaving these potato chips out because I know every time I see them, I want some, or a beer, or a wine, or whatever, or the TV because you won't exercise. Whatever it is that sets off that trigger, then, you see that as a way to stop it. A gap in your bad side is that it responds to triggers. So you get rid of the triggers, now you close up the gaps. All right.